And welcome back, folks. I could see the video going like an hour and a half if I didn't cut it, so...
Hey, good to...
Oh.
Are you using a new soap or something? Got one of those scented bath things?
No.
Because I don't want this to sound weird, but you smell really good. Almost dragony.
Uh-huh.
Alright, that sounded weird.
I've started training as a reaver. Part of the process involves drinking dragon blood.
Ah, okay. That'd do it. I've heard about reavers. Brutally efficient. Get meaner the more they hurt.
Aren't you a reaver?
Warriors after my
I mean,
own heart.
you are a reaver. What about the drink?
There was actually another matter I wanted to discuss.
What you got?
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Do you prefer Creme or Cremisius?
Crem's faster. The chief's nicknames usually end up sticking.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, Chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Wait, are you? I didn't realize.
You didn't? Well, great. Now we can all talk about it.
In Kunadar, creme would be an Akunatlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
Maybe your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Creme. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the charges, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there, and over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
So, how do you join the charges?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or a chieftain. Something like that.
Uh-huh.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
You really take in anyone, don't you?
Oh, I didn't mean it
Anyone
like
who can
that.
carry their weight in a fight.
And who can put up with your bullshit, Chief?
Man can beat the chargers, cause we'll hit you where it hurts. Unless you know a tavern with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield we'll gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up. Yeah!
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
Uh-huh. That was interesting.
Well, let me know if you find one.
Hey.
Your worship?
I wanted to talk about you, if that's all right.
You know, I'm from Tevinter. Wasn't a slave, but even citizens have it rough if they're not mages. I was a soldier, but women joined the ranks under a different program. When they found out I was passing, it got ugly. I ran, at ball near the border, and ended up here. Not a life I'd wish on everyone, but it'll do.
You said you left Tevinter when they discovered your secret.
Women are allowed to serve, but only in certain ranks and disciplines. I was up for promotion, but the healer I'd bribed to sign off on my physical had to tend to a sick magister. When the replacement healer saw what was or wasn't in my paths, he made threats. It was slavery or death, so I knocked him out and ran.
It's against the law to pass as a man.
It's a crime to lie on an Imperial application for service. Would have been a heavy fine or slavery. For 10 silvers, the healer said he'd tell the Tribune I was sick in the head. Some pity for the mad little girl. That was when I hit him. I'd served for a few years. I was good at hitting.
I'm surprised you escaped from the Tevinter Imperium so easily.
It's not like I lived in Minrathous. I was in Trevis, not far from the Navarran border. It helped that I was being chased as a deserter, not a runaway slave. Slave hunters only get paid for what they catch. They're efficient bastards.
Why did you decide to live as a man?
I didn't decide anything. I've been like this my whole life. My parents wanted me to marry up. They tried to find me a nice merchant's son. Every day, put on a dress, look into my father's shaving mirror, and just hate myself.
How did your family react when you started?
My mother wanted to throw me out. She said if I didn't marry well, I was dooming the family to slavery. She was happy to take the money I set as a soldier, though. Not that it mattered in the end. My father. When I was little, he'd angle his mirror down so I could pretend to shave, just like him. He never said anything, but I think he knew.
If you had the chance to use magic, would you change all the way?
What? No. I don't want any magic like that within 10 yards of my body. When I was younger, I don't know. Everyone has silly dreams. In Tevinter, dreams like that get you killed. Bull helped me make a good life. Nice armor and a well-placed sock, and I'm happy.
What's Tevinter like for a citizen? Someone who isn't a slave or a mage.
I'm of the Separati, citizens who aren't mages. Mages are in charge and everyone knows it. But a wealthy merchant can have an easy life. At the low end, people just try to stay out of slavery. My father was a tailor. I joined the army after the Imperial slaves drove him under.
How did slaves drive your family out of business?
My father made shirts, aprons, that kind of thing. Nothing fancy. One of the magisters had a pet project. To prevent the poor from dying of cold in the winter. Nice, right? He had Imperial slaves making simple peasant clothes and selling them for almost nothing. That magister's nice idea put out slave-made clothes at prices my father couldn't match.
It's difficult to compete with someone who doesn't get paid.
That's Tevinter. My father sold himself into slavery. He's one of the Servus Publicus, the Imperium-owned slaves now.
We'll talk later.
Interesting. Kind of neat that BioWare did something like that. I'm a little bit surprised, and they don't, like, jam it down your throat, so to speak. Are you gonna try and kill me?
One for the Empress. For Gaspar. Briala. The Duchess. And Coryphasus. Right in the dangle bag.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right? So long as there's a book for the throne. A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one Empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. You want to stop a party, I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an empress. That, and Briala being an idiot. The whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
There was a lot more going on than a lover's spat.
Oh, sure.
There was.
Because of the hole in the sky. Pfft. Plenty of idiots around before, and there'll be plenty of idiots around after. Better save some arrows, yeah?
Alright. Guess you're not too fond of me.
Something on?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
I think Cole should be up here. Who the hell is that? Sutherland? Inquisitor! And that's gonna be it, isn't it?
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning.
Thanks. Bull, Sarah, Cassandra. Okay, so actually...
Suppose you're right.
Welcome.
Cole was up there. Damn it. I thought so. Mr. King Cole, what do you have to say?
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
And that would have made everything much simpler.
The colors were pretty, though.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
Before you, Reese was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Reese. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
Well,
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
I could have sworn I talked with him about a lot of this stuff. Regardless, I'm kind of just looking for cutscene stuff now. I'm actually getting a little bit worn out after like 2 hours of talking to people. Well, I guess not that long, but pretty close to it. Lord Chancellor de Leon.
Inquisitor.
Thanks, that's helpful.
Your worship.
We'll speak another time.
Certainly, Lord Inquisitor.
That Dragon Hunter axe I still really want. Alright, we gotta sell some shit. Prowler armor. Could be good. Battle Mage could be good. Masterwork Vanguard, I want to take it apart. Poison, that's probably going to be good. 129 isn't as good as this 166. Mask of the Empress. It's actually pretty good. Heavy or Legion armor. That could still be good. Card hat, not so much. Inquisition Scout, no. Vigorous Freezing Warden armor. That might still be good for someone. All this formal attire crap. Or Legion Hennon. That wasn't good anymore. Hat of the Inquisitor. Not really good anymore. Weapons. This Punisher, shitty. Vigorous Staff, shitty. Affirmative Intermace, shitty. This Heater Shield, nah, it's no good. We'll keep that stuff for now. That's all good. How are we? Yeah, we cleared up a lot of our inventory. Alright. Let me just talk with Cullen and Blackwall.
The war in Olay has claimed too many lives. I pray that it's over for good.
Alright. Nothing really.
Perhaps in a bit.
I was looking more for cutscene shit. Oh shit, you know what I worry about? That nobody had shit equipped. Because it was all removed. Oh, that could be bad. That could be actually bad. I hate it when the games like unequip all your shit and don't re-equip it.
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentagast.
Seeker Pentagon? Cassandra? Has he now? Apparently he has now.
Grand, isn't it? To know the sanctity of our great institution.
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit...
Hi, guys.
We will speak of this later.
It's me again.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium.
It seemed very important to him.
It's not a decision to be made lightly. But now, Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
Why didn't he come to me?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a Seeker, I could evaluate the dangers.
Cassandra, did you refuse Cullen's request because he's wrong? Or because you want him to be wrong?
Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
Bernie, 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 Bernie. Do I have to run all the way back to his tower for the... God damn it. Fucking talkie episodes. I assume you're... Yeah. Just making sure that he was actually in his tower and not, like, I don't know, in the war room or something. Hi.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
Cullen, if you need to talk,
you don't have to. I never meant for this to interfere.
I believe you.
But whatever good it does, promises me nothing if I cannot keep them. Did you know Ferelden's circle was taken over by abominations? I was there. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall Circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
I'll try and keep him out of it.
You give enough, Cullen. I'm not asking you for more. The Inquisition can be your chance to start over. If you want it to be.
I don't know if that's possible.
It is.
All right.
Alright, folks. We are going to make our way. Let me talk to him real quick first.
I need a moment. Could we speak another time?
Yeah, sure. Oh! So let's war room it up. And when we come back, well, I'll end the episode there and we come back. I'm not quite sure where I want to go yet, so I'll kind of decide that in the war room. I want to do some side questing stuff since we just kind of did a major quest. Let's see, what about my journal? There's so much to do. There's just so much to do. Hopefully I'll figure something out.
Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor. Oh, I gotta talk to Josephine too. See how the baby's doing.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
You don't see the Empress of Orlais almost killed in cold blood every day.
Not so brazenly, no. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
No, don't.
My favorite moment of the evening is still our waltz in the garden.
I could have danced with you for hours.
I could have danced all night.
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevada. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
And the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a venatory cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevada instead of Tevinter.
Oh, God.
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orlais is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer game.
Okay. We'll go with Tevinter then.
Tell the Archon the Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor. We'll inform him at once.
Okay. I'll trust you on this one. You don't want to talk to me anymore. You're mad at me. Now can you talk to me? No, you're just... She's angry with me. Oh. Oh. Or it's just glitching out, but regardless, doesn't matter. We'll proceed on. Bum ba da bum ba da ba da ba dum. Let's see what there is to do in Ferelden. Ah. Masterwork imbued staff grip. An offer from the crows. Interesting.
Is Knight Captain Ryland satisfied with his post?
It's not an easy assignment.
Small initial attacks could secure the surrounding area and distract the Templars. We enter the stronghold without... Okay. Yeah, let's be smart about this. New area unlocked. Great. Not now. What's in Orlais that... knows the hissing waste? Where is that where we want to go, though? Here lies the abyss. See, I'm just not really sure where to go. Oh, that I do remember doing.
You seem to enjoy yourself at the Winter Palace, Liliana. Or was that part of the game?
Perhaps it was both.
Well, let's see what the elven ruins are here. Yeah, let's go to the elven ruins, assuming that it... Oh, no, see, it's a new area. Alright, you know what? Let's go to the Emerald Groves. We're going to bring with us Solus as an elf. Let's bring Blackwall and Varric. Hopefully everybody's got equipment and shit. And that actually looks like a good place to cut, folks. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and tune in to the next. Thanks for watching, everybody.